Okay, question 20. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Okay, so this question is talking about a class called the book class. And I guess this is in a different class. It doesn't say, but the code only makes sense if this is in a different class. So in a different class, we have this array of books called book R, and we have this int called max pages, which max pages is intended to keep track of the number of pages in the book with the most pages. And then we have this array, and this array is going to traverse the whole of book R, figure out how many pages are in each book, compare that to the number of pages in the book with the most pages, and if it has more pages than the current maximum number of pages, then max pages will be reassigned to the number of pages in the current book. Kind of a bit of a mouthful there, but I hope that makes sense. Basically, we're just trying to find out how many pages are in the book with the most pages. So let's see which one of these corresponds to the logic we are looking for. So right off the bat, this one is clearly wrong because b.pages is not allowed. Pages is a private instance variable, and you cannot access a private instance variable from outside of the class. I mean, the methods in the book class can access it, but down here we're trying to access that from outside the class. This is outside the class. That's not allowed, so we can eliminate that one. b.getPages is greater than max pages. That sounds good. So b is our book object, which we've defined down here. Get pages is the correct way to get how many pages are in that book from outside the class. And if that's greater than the current maximum, then the current maximum will be reassigned to the number of pages that are in the book that we're currently looking at. That sounds really good. I mean, let's look at a few of these others just to double check ourselves. So book B, that's some weird looking syntax. And no, B does not represent an index number. B is a book object. This is wrong. Book RB, again, B is not an index number. It's a book object. And likewise for E, B is not an index number. It's a book object. So writing book R object, it makes no sense. The syntax is just wrong. This is answer choice B.